Lindsay, good afternoon to you. So what then is the importance of these regulations? Why do we need them? This is an issue that's been on the front burner for quite some time.
Good afternoon, Jeremy. Well, we know the President signed that bill into law in January already, but these regulations really determine how and govern how to enforce that act. And there's quite a lot of little bits and pieces that need to be ironed out and sorted out as to how the IEC will manage this act. And that goes for everything from declaring who those donors are, making it publicly accessible, as you say, for everybody to know who is funding political parties, and to ensure that everybody really is complying with the law. So these regulations are very important if this bill is to get off the ground very soon and become law.
So transparency is a good thing, right? So it would be interesting to hear whether there have been any objections, any naysayers today. A lot of civil society organizations have made their representations. What have they been saying?
Well, mostly they are obviously supportive of these regulations, but there are just little concerns that the semantics might need to be tightened up a little. They're just a little bit fearful that some political parties might use loopholes, semantic loopholes, to avoid being totally honest about who their donors are. And so while there's overwhelming support from civil society organizations for the regulations as they have been drafted and now stand, they do just want to make 100% sure that the IEC tightens up on some of the wording, as I said, to ensure that nobody can use those loopholes and get around being totally honest about who's declaring what.
And of course, we wait in expectation of the political parties themselves. Lindsay Dentlinger in Cape Town, thank you very much indeed.